It's Thursday afternoon in southeast Portland. In just 2 days, this vacant warehouse is supposed to become this. But first, a lot needs to happen.
So talk me through what's happening over here.
Portland Institute of Contemporary Art's Artistic Director Angela Maddox checks the progress.
Audiences can be in this space, they be on either side of it, or... A few days before the festival opens, it's an incredibly intense time. It's countless volunteers, all staff working, through the clock to get this whole festival to come to fruition.
Across town, a French theater troupe has just arrived in Portland, and they're struggling to get one last prop in place. And, the prop? It's a car. And their show? It opens tomorrow. Now imagine this same scene playing out at nearly a dozen venues across town. Welcome to the sTimeBasedArtsFestival.
The TBA Festival is an extraordinary convergence of contemporary art and ideas. 10 days of performances, visual art installations, conversations, workshops, and late-night happenings that take over various spaces throughout Portland.
Time-based art means any creative work that takes place over time, like theater or dance. The festival features dozens of artists from across the country and around the world, many premiering never-before-seen work.
One of the pieces I think audiences are going to be most enamored with is a piece by this French director named Philippe Ken. His company is Vivarium Studios, and the piece is called Melancholy of the Dragons. It's kind of absurd and surreal and otherworldly. He creates these amazing environments in order to really share themes around humanity, camaraderie, compassion, and imagination.
There are 7 guys on a trip. The car is broken. So they need to wait 7 days in the snow. They create an amusement park about nature and landscapes.
Amazing!
I really like in my performances freedom of artists. It's a very simple message, but when you are artist, you can invent and create your own world. The show proves it's possible to be an artist on this planet.
And Isabel, the final attraction is the panorama.
The Portland Institute for Contemporary Art launched the Time-Based Art Festival back in 2003, and TBA has grown stronger each year.
TBA is really regarded as one of the most significant festivals in the country. So many people come to discover new artists, to see new projects, with the intention of bringing that work to their community.
Tonight, hundreds of people have come out for the Portland premiere of choreographer Amy O'Neill's new show, Opposing Forces.
Amy O'Neill is a Seattle-based choreographer who has one foot in the hip-hop world and the other in the contemporary dance world. And we've commissioned a new piece by her. It's been a very interesting exchange between her and this group of all-male b-boy dancers.
My show, Opposing Forces, is an exploration of the fear of the feminine in our culture through the very masculine dance style of breaking, or break dancing, which is the media term. Breaking is such a historically very masculine dance, and I wanted to see what would happen if we explored what femininity is through that dance.
Sometimes being sensitive is a masculine trait. For someone to be comfortable enough to be like that, it shows a lot of strength.
When the audience leaves Opposing Forces, I really hope that they see hip-hop culture differently. I really hope that the piece opens up a sort of personal meditation on, how you've been trained to see other people.
TBA doesn't stop when the show is over. Workshops and noontime chats offer audiences a way to connect directly with the artists.
Wanting to do this piece, I was theorizing about the different value systems between contemporary dance, commercial dance, battling, ciphering.
Considering the longevity of hip-hop, how have you all seen the transformation of your community,
So what I'm seeing, they look very similar to what we look like. The thing that I am seeing is just growth in the amount of dancers who are doing it now.
The audience can ask the question directly to the artist. For me, that's been a really powerful aspect to the festival every year.
You have a voucher?
Dana Michelle is a really extraordinary artist. She's based in Montreal, Canada, and I saw the piece Yellow Towel about 2 years ago now, and it's one of those pieces that just really stuck with me.
Pay the bills, raise my babies, take care of a man's woman, all of them.
I started making this work as a response to being framed as a Black artist. And I realized that I had been actively avoiding this conversation, and so Yellow Towel is my way of delving into that conversation.
Some kind of a vinegar, something to cut through all the bacteria before we take care of it. Peace.
During the show, you will see me grappling with questions of how I potentially see myself as a Black woman in the world. And you also see me potentially fulfilling some kind of deep, lifelong fantasy of wanting to be a stand-up comedian. Somehow.
The Yellow Towel is definitely a challenging piece for some. It's experimental, it's a performance art piece. At the same time, I think that the ideas are coming through really clearly, but it will push some audience members, I think. The TBA Festival is multidisciplinary, and the inclusion of visual arts is really imperative in terms of our overall identity. It's so exciting that we're able to support artists working in various kinds of visual art practice, and it's so important to be able to have that range of artistic disciplines and perspectives in the festival. One of the real cornerstones of this year's festival is a world premiere by one of Portland's most interesting artists, Holcomb Waller. Holcomb's a really extraordinary composer, songwriter, singer.
My project, which is titled Requiem Mass, is about using sung ceremony rooted in the Roman Catholic Requiem Mass, invoking the peaceful repose of people of gender and sexual diversity who have died, who've suffered persecution. So as people walk in to the church, they're handed cards that ask them why Requiem Mass commemorating people of gender and sexual diversity who've died is important to them personally, and it prompts them with the sentence, because blank. So we're going to collect those cards, and then an usher is going to hand them to me when I approach the podium during that specific section of the Mass.
Because my aunts couldn't get married or adopt a child. Because differences shouldn't matter. Because Jesse's suicide broke Judy's heart.
It's designed to be very quiet and open and spacious at the top so that the audience can really hear the things they've written down and they can hear their own statements read.
Because reclaiming is an act of love. Because I want to be a part of something beautiful.
And then it builds to create a sense of, poignancy and fervor around them.
Because they are my family, because they are my elders. Because I have been targeted since childhood because of my gender expression.
If anything, I would hope that a Requiem Mass like this, and the beauty of the cathartic experience for the audience and the choir, really, would be to mitigate violence and hate.
TBA Festival. Having fun here. Come on, let's do it, let's do it. But TBA isn't just theaters and shows. It's also a place to party and dive into late-night, high-energy performances.
Throughout the festival, people are really rigorously engaging with challenging projects, and we want, at the end of the night, to provide another space for them to relax and make sense of what they experienced and to meet people.
And now you both get to work it together. Work it out, girls.
One of the highlights is an event called Critical Mascara. It's this amazing contemporary drag ball.
Yes, final pose. Yes, hold it.
And we really decided this needed to be an annual event at the Works.
75 events, 380 volunteers, 15,000 audience members, all in just 10 days. Those who show up are thrilled, entertained, challenged, and sometimes perplexed. And for Angela Maddox, that's just the way she wants it.
The TBA Festival is a bit of a place of utopia for me. I love this idea of the community coming together and creating something, a much bigger conversation. The TBA Festival, it's about nurturing openness and dialogue. And I think the world needs more of that right now.